This is the break we've been waiting for. Give us a couple of months. We're going to build a case, and we're going to go after these people for first-degree murder charges.
It was supposed to be a break in the case into the suspicious death of former CFL player Mike Labinjo, but a May 2020 news conference was anything but. City News has been following the story of the Labinjo family, who accuses Calgary police of sloppy work in their investigation into Mike's death. More than 2 years after Mike was found dead in this southwest Calgary condo, and more than 10 months after the police news conference, there are still no charges.
When I lost him, I lost a part of myself that I can never regain.
The family speaking out about how Calgary police convinced them charges in the case were coming soon, only to have their hopes dashed, and left feeling police were not being honest with them nor the public, and were in fact no closer to catching Mike's killer. For the first time, the family reveals to City News the medical examiner's report determined Mike died of an overdose. Brother Randy thought that would close the case, but then he says police called to say charges were coming. The family traveled from Toronto to Calgary to sit down with the Calgary Police Service, and that's when the tone of the investigation changed.
The unnamed officer starts off the conversation with us, and he goes, 99% of people who are found with drugs in their system
when they die,
did it to themselves. And me and my mother sat there and we're like,
really?
Okay. And I kind of thought in my head, I'm like, this is your mindset? This is how you're approaching every scene?
At a May 2020 news conference, police say public tips led to new information. And behind the scenes, Randy claims a witness came forward, but at the time, police dismissed her as not credible. Randy also alleges police knew the suspects in the reported theft seen in these CCTV images they were about to release to the public.
We put it out there like we don't know what's going on and we don't know these people. We're hoping that these people react and fall into our rat traps. I don't know what these rat traps are. It just sounds sloppy to me. You understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm sitting at a table and they're calling their plans rat traps and, oh, let's lie to the media.
Le numéro 42, Mike Labinjo.
The family describes Mike as a lifelong athlete who, for a long time, had to take regular drug tests. But they claim police pushed back against the idea of someone else giving Mike a lethal dose of drugs. The family also claims police questioned some of these people the same afternoon as the news conference, but they were later released. For its part, the Calgary Police Service says the Labinjo case is still active, and officers continue to collect evidence and interview identified witnesses. In Calgary, Crystal Ladaris, City News.